Hello, and welcome to yoga. I'm Christiana. All you'll need for this 35-minute long class is a mat and a folded blanket to sit on. Place your screen on the left side of your mat to sync up our directions. I'll be mirroring you. This practice is perfect for tight shoulders, neck tension, and any shoulder blade pain you may be experiencing. Let's go ahead and sit on our folded blankets and begin. Get comfortable in a cross-legged position and close down the eyes. Drop into your breath, breathe into your pelvic floor, and feel the connection of your sit bones on the blanket. Palms rest gently on the knees. Deepen your breath. On your next exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Inhale to center, and exhale right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, center. Drop your chin to the chest. Inhale, bring it back to center. Look to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, center. We'll repeat while sitting on our hands. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Stay for a cycle of breath. Inhale to center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Stay for a cycle. Inhale to center, releasing the hands. Interlace your fingers at the nape of your neck and drop your chin to the chest. Careful not to pull your head down. You're just adding a bit of dead weight to your neck to help elongate. Inhale back to center, open the elbows out, and we'll do some upper body cat-cow variations here. So on the inhale, open the elbows and glance upwards. Exhale, round the back, bring the elbows to touch in front of you. Inhale, open the elbows and look up. Exhale, close the elbows and round the back, chin to chest. One more cycle. Try to keep these movements only in the upper body. Hands fall back on your knees, and we're going to draw a U in the air with your nose. From the left side through the chest, to the right, back down, and to the left. Repeat this cycle 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Hands interlace at the nape of the neck again, and this time we're going to really open up these shoulder socket rotations. So inhale, look up, elbows open. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, bring the elbows to touch as low as you can make them. Continue for 2 more rounds. Interlace your hands behind your back and bring that fist to the side of your left ribs, dropping your left ear to the left shoulder. Breathe into that neck opening. Repeat this on the right side, interlacing with the other thumb on top if you'd like. Breathe into that neck opening. Pull the elbows back behind you, shoulders down. Now that our bodies are more awake and connected, we're going to do a seated Vinyasa flow. Inhale and circle your arms overhead. Exhale, drop the left palm to the mat and stretch your right arm to the crease of the ceiling. Inhale, center, and exhale to bend to the right side, left arm stretching to the right ceiling crease. Inhale to center, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand on left knee. Inhale to center, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand on right knee. Inhale to center, arms overhead. Exhale, circle the arms back to the mat, palms behind you. Inhale, the chest open like it's being pulled to the ceiling. Exhale, hands in front of you, rounding the spine. We'll repeat this 2 more times, adding a breath in every posture. Inhale and circle your arms overhead. Exhale, drop the left palm to the mat and stretch your right arm to the crease of the ceiling. Inhale to stretch the right arm just a bit more and exhale to center, arms overhead. Inhale, center, and exhale to bend to the right side, left arm stretching to the right ceiling crease. Inhale the left arm to stretch a bit further, exhale to center. Inhale, arms stretch overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand on left knee. Inhale, stretch the top of the head to the ceiling. Exhale, twist a little further. Inhale to center, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right side, left hand on right knee. Inhale, stretch the top of the head to the ceiling. Exhale, twist a little further. Inhale to center, arms overhead. Exhale, circle the arms back to the mat, palms behind you. Inhale and interlace the palms and push them away from your sacrum. Exhale and tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, release the interlace. Exhale, crawl your fingers in front of you for a rounded forward fold. 1 round of breath here. Make sure your sit bones stay on the blanket. Don't let them lift. Inhale back to center and reset for a 3rd round. We're adding another breath in each posture so you'll get every last drop of goodness from every pose. Inhale and circle your arms overhead. Exhale, drop the left palm to the mat and stretch your right arm to the left side. Inhale to stretch just a bit more. Exhale, and 1 more inhale to the left before you exhale to center, arms overhead. Inhale, center, and exhale to bend to the right side, left arm stretching to the right ceiling crease. Inhale the left arm to stretch a bit further. Stay through the exhale. Inhale to really spike that left hand to the right wall, and exhale to center. Inhale, arms stretch overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand on left knee. Inhale, stretch the top of the head to the ceiling. Exhale, twist a little further. 1 more inhale to stretch the spine and look as far behind you with your eyeballs as you can. Inhale to center, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right side, left hand on right knee. Inhale, stretch the top of the head to the ceiling. Exhale, twist a little further. Inhale, look with your eyeballs as far behind you as you can. Stay for the exhale, look a bit further back. Inhale to center, arms overhead. A little bit of dizziness is natural here. Circle your arms behind you, interlacing the palms behind you. Inhale and glance up and puff up your chest. Exhale, round your chin to your chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, let it go. We'll dive the crown of our head down for a forward fold. 3 breaths here. Just really relax. Come back into your seated position, and we'll prepare for some wrist openers. You can pause here if you need a sip of water. Inhale the arms overhead, interlacing the fingers, then flip the palms towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the arms down in front of you, rounding the back. At the bottom of your exhale, flip the palms back in to face you and inhale the arms back up overhead, watching your fingers. At the top of your inhale, flip the palms to the ceiling, take in 1 more sip of breath, relaxing the neck, and exhale the arms back down in front of you. Repeat this 1 more time. Remember to take that extra sip of air when you flip your palms back up to the ceiling. One more time. Another sip of air. Circle the arms back down to the mat. It's time for Kundalini circles. I'm rotating 90 degrees so you can better see what I'm doing. Still sitting cross-legged, with your palms on your knees, we're going to circle your spine clockwise while inhaling. Exhale when you're back in the starting position. Inhale, exhale. You can add your neck into this move if it doesn't hurt. And reverse the rotation. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Crawl your fingers out in front of you for a real forward fold. Tint your fingers and walk them out to the right. Breathe into your left ribs. Then crawl your fingers into the left side and breathe into the right ribs. Crawl your fingers back to center and slowly use them as leverage to push yourself back up into a seated position. Set your hands flat on top of each other on the middle of your back and really press in with the tops of your hands into your spine. There should be a slight opening in the front shoulders here. Breathe. This is called angel wings. It's a very relaxing pose. Now we'll move into a cat-cow flow. So go ahead and take off any sweaters, socks. You should be getting a little more warmth in the body now. Remove a blanket if you had it. And get into tabletop position, shoulders directly over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Repeat 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then settle into a neutral tabletop position. Inhale the right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through the left armpit, right shoulder and right ear on the floor. Make sure your hips are even. You can crawl your left fingertips out in front of you. Bring your left palm in front of your face. Push up with your left arm. Open up the right. Bring it back down to the mat. Inhale, left arm to the ceiling, and exhale it through the right armpit so that your left shoulder and left ear come to the mat. You can crawl your right fingers out ahead of you, so that gives you more space. Even out those hips. Go ahead and bring your right palm back in front of your face. Inhale, lift your left arm back up to the ceiling, then exhale it to the mat and reset. Child's pose here. We're going into rabbit pose. So bring your knees together and grab your heels. Tuck your head in close to your knees. Pivot your body up so that the crown of your head is flat on the mat, or as close as you can to that, while holding onto your heels. You should feel a big stretch in your shoulder blades here. Let it all go. Bring your palms in front of you and slide through them onto your belly. We're going to do 3 cobras here. So bring your palms under your shoulders and use your lower back strength to lift your shoulder heads up, barely using your palms to push. Exhale, lower down, and we'll do it again. Inhale, tighten up the sacrum to lift the shoulders. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up once more, and hover your palms off the ground for one cycle of breath. Then let everything come to the floor. Tuck the toes, push back with the palms into child's pose just long enough to bring the left leg up between the hands into a lunge. We're mirroring each other here. Drop the back knee and straighten the leg into half splits. Straighten and flex the front foot for some very interesting sensations. Inhale back into a lunge, lift the back knee, plant the right arm on the mat, and lift the left arm overhead. Hi. Take one cycle of breath. On the inhale, swim the arm in front of you to land with both palms on the mat. Exhale through plank. Inhale, bring the right foot to the front of the mat. Exhale to half splits. Flex the front foot. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back into lunge. Pick up the back knee. Left palm glues to the mat. Right arm rises to the sky. Exhale to arrive. Inhale, swim the arm forward. Exhale, both palms to the mat. Right foot meets the back in a bent leg plank. Then slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands for a standing forward fold. Your knees can be bent here if that's good for your hamstrings. So shake out your neck. Shake it no, nod it yes. Grab your elbows. Swing to side here. Still holding opposite elbows, we're going to slowly sit back down on the mat, but curling into as tight of a ball as possible, as slowly as we can before we sit. If your heels come off the ground, that's totally fine, but try to keep them on the ground if you can. It really exercises your balance and Achilles flexibility. Once you're back on the ground, open your knees, keeping your soles together for butterfly pose. Grab your ankles, inhale, head to the ceiling. Exhale, let it go. Bring your palms behind you, fingers facing forward, chin up if it's comfortable, and take another deep inhale with your sternum being pulled to the ceiling. Exhale back into a regular butterfly. Grab your ankles and flutter your knees up and down, swaying from side to side to really loosen up those hips. We've been doing so much upper body release that some tension is bound to be replaced in the rest of the body. Rolling around if you need to. Keep fluttering those legs. We're going to add some shoulder rotation to this movement. Rolling them backwards, then rolling them forwards. If you look closely, you can see it's making my lips curl, and I didn't even notice. The body is so interconnected. Forward fold a little bit here if that's comfortable for your back. You're not going to hang out here too long. One more inhale, exhale. Bring your knees together like you're closing a book. Then we're going to open our legs to the outer corners of the mat, our ankles to the outer corners of the mat. We're going to freestyle some side straddle stretches, inhaling in center and exhaling as you bend to one side. Inhale center, exhale bend to the other side. Do this on your own pace for 3 to 5 rounds, really cartwheeling the hands as wide as they can go. One more round. Use your hands to lift up your knees so that the soles of your feet are on the mat, legs still open wide. Set your hands behind you and windshield wiper your legs from side to side, glancing down at the opposite side of the mat from your knees. You should feel a good opening in the outer hips here. Next up, we're going to practice a camel pose variation. If you have any lower back pain, please don't do these next 3 back bends. Instead, sit on your heels while your toes are tucked for a great toe stretch, and you can intersperse that with child's pose. Otherwise, face the back of your mat, kneel on your knees, and place your hands on your waist. Inhale and draw your sternum up to the ceiling, slowly leaning back. When you're comfortable, drop your right hand to your right heel and lift the left arm up and back. Let your head fall back if it feels okay. On an inhale, bring the left arm forward like someone is pulling you, and come through the center back up to the starting kneeling position. Same thing on the other side. Inhale your sternum to the ceiling, grab your left heel with your left hand, circle your right arm above and behind you, dropping the head back. Breathe for a cycle, lift the right arm back through center, and come up like someone is dragging you forward. Inhale, both hands on waist, sternum up. Exhale, back bend, and grab both heels with both hands simultaneously if you can. Look up and back, 1 cycle. Imagine someone is pulling you forward from the armpits and come back through center. Hands on the mat, round your back, straighten the legs into a forward fold at the back of your mat. Shake the head out. Bend your knees, palms on the ground, and step back to lunge with your left foot. Straighten the right leg and pivot the thighs to be in a wide-legged forward fold away from your screen. You should be able to look through your legs and see me still. Grab the backs of your legs and pull yourself down. Inhale, lift the chest, flat back. Exhale, fold. Close down the eyes, grab opposite elbows and bob up and down, side to side. Really try to let your lower back go. Grab your left leg with both hands and bring your body diagonally over the leg. Then do the same thing on the other side. Going into egg beater pose, hold on to your right leg with your left hand. Thread the right arm through the hole between your chest and arm and grab the outer left knee with your right hand. Breathe into your left ribs and try to look through the left side. Try to keep your hips straight. It's practically impossible, but do your best. Holding on to your left knee with your right hand, let your right leg go. Scoot your right hand to the left ankle. Thread the left arm through the hole and grab your outer right knee, breathing into the side ribs, attempting to look to the right. And very gingerly, let it all go. Interlace your fingers behind you and stretch the shoulder heads back. Then let go and bring your hands in front of you to pull your hips back in space. It's a bit of a balancing posture. Put a little weight in your heels, really pull back. And now place your left palm on the ground in front of your face and inhale your right arm up to the sky. Try to keep your hips square. Switch to your right palm on the ground, left arm to the sky. Left hip equal with the right. Bend the left knee to lunge, then bring the left foot to meet the right in plank. Firm up the back body, firm up the core, and slowly lower in one long plank to the mat. We're going into sad Sphinx pose. Push your palms out in front of you, elbows directly under shoulders, and open up through the collarbones. Drop the chin to the chest and feel the back of your neck open as you keep drawing your shoulder blades back and down the spine. Breathe here. Unroll your chest to the mat into crocodile pose. Rest your forehead on the backs of your hands. We're going to practice 3 bow pose back bends. Watch me first if you don't know how to do bow pose, because it's very dangerous for your neck to look anywhere but straight ahead while you're in it. First, reach back and grab your ankles. On an inhale, push your feet away from you and pull your hands with them, opening up your front shoulders. Exhale to arrive. Inhale it a little bit higher. Pull the feet back. Exhale, let it all go. Let your ankles go and windshield wiper the knees side to side. Set up for bow pose the second time. Follow along with me if you'd like. Grab the ankles. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to arrive. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to arrive. Inhale once more. Exhale, let it all go. Windshield wiper the knees. We're going to do this one more time, really focusing on opening up the shoulders, not so much the back bend. So grab your ankles. Inhale, lift up. Pull your wrist back, pull your shoulders back. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, let it all go. And windshield wiper the legs. Next pose is locust pose. Straighten your legs behind you, arms straight to the sides, palms glued to the mat. On an inhale, zip up the legs, lifting the feet and knees off the ground. The head, nose, and shoulders also come up. You can either leverage up by pushing your hands into the mat or test yourself by floating the palms up to 6 inches off the mat. Exhale, let it all go. You'll push through child's pose back into rabbit again and feel how much more space is available in your shoulder blades. So grab onto your heels with your hands, push up onto the crown of your head, and pull those shoulders back with your heels. Bring it back down to child's pose and let everything go. Crawl your hands out in front of you and lay flat on your belly. I'm not mirroring you on this one, so follow along with my instructions. Straighten your right arm and roll over on your right side, pushing into the mat with your left palm. Left foot behind you as a kickstand. Breathe into that shoulder opening. Roll through center, same thing on the left side. Left arm straight out and push with your right palm to roll onto your left side. You can use your right foot as a kickstand back behind you. Exhale back into center and roll onto your back for bridge pose. If you're menstruating or pregnant, just do waterfall pose here, where your legs are straight and heels are pressed towards the ceiling. If you're coming into bridge pose, bring your feet a few inches behind your hip bones. You should be able to graze the backs of the heels with your middle finger. Push into the mat with the soles of your feet and squeeze your glutes together just ever so slightly. You should be able to easily push your hips up towards the ceiling. Open your palms up, and if it's comfortable, grab the outside edges of your yoga mat and pull them away from each other like you're trying to rip your mat in half. Exhale and unfurl your spine vertebrae by vertebrae so that your hips are the last thing on the mat. Bring your knees into your chest, rolling them around. Opening the knees and rotating them in opposite directions. Reversing directions. And finally, tucking them into your chest as tight as you can. Hug your knees with your left arm and bring them over to the left while your right arm stretches out to the right. Send your gaze to the right and breathe. Bringing the knees back through center, hug them with your right arm and bring them over to your right while your left arm stretches out to the left, looking over that shoulder. And breathe. Bringing your knees back through center, let's move into Shavasana. I always like to cover myself with a blanket, and since we've been using one in this practice, it's nearby, and I recommend you wrap yourself up in yours as well. The weight and the warmth makes Shavasana that much more comfortable. So go ahead and lay flat on your back, feet splayed out, arms straight next to you about a foot away from your body, palms facing up. Close down the eyes. Let your breath fall into its natural rhythm. Shake the head no to let out any leftover tension in the neck. And soak up all that space you just created in your body. We'll be here for about 2 minutes. Relax the muscles around your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax everything. Go ahead and take one big, deep inhale in. Exhale all the air out from your body. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Rotate the wrists and the ankles. Stretch your arms up overhead. If you don't have room, you can grab onto your opposite elbows. And then keeping your eyes closed, go ahead and come up to a seated position, stopping in fetal position just to give thanks to your mat, give thanks to yourself for showing up today, give thanks to Mother Earth for supporting you, and gravity always keeping you in your place. Eyes still closed, push yourself up into a seated position. Hands together in prayer at heart center. We're going to have one Om together. Inhale in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste. Thank you for trusting me with your practice, and I will see you soon.